Broadcast, broadcast. Broadcast, broadcast. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Monday, happy Halloween, baby. October 31st, 2011. What a day. What a day. What a day. End of the month. Last day of the month. Stock market down over 200. Corzine, MF Global, bet on sovereign debt with billions of dollars. What's up with that? I thought he was some brilliant, brilliant man. Goldman Sachs, the man. What happened? Can you believe this guy bet that much money on sovereign debt? He bought short-term debt, yielding huge amount, but the write-downs. He caught a falling knife. Unbelievable. And then, of course, Berlusconi out of Italy saying he might not be able to pass through the measures. The euro getting annihilated. Along with my P&L. Was not a good day. Japanese intervention, of course, also last night. Hopefully, take a look at my Twitters. Voice of Forex. We nailed that. Had a little pain. It was short. And then got out. Got long. They got short. They got long. The yens were amazing last night. But the dollar certainly exploding today, as we see here. And gave some back. It was not a good day. Not in the best of moods. Thank you very much. I think we get a little bit more of a pop out of the Dixie. I think we probably get up to around 77. And then I think we get a good old turnaround Tuesday. I don't necessarily buy this. We do have a lot of data coming out. We had a lot of data coming out. Chicago PMI coming out a little bit light. 58.4. The estimate was 59.2, so it wasn't the end of the world. Canadian GDP, better. A little bit. And Eurozone unemployment jumping to 10.2%, but we know the ECB doesn't give a crap about employment. They care about the other number that came out. CPI, 3%, hot year on year, above 2%. They care about inflation. They don't care about employment. They care, but, number one. Bang. And, of course, obviously, the big, the intervention, just incredible last night. Dollar yen getting up to 79.50. I can't believe we showed it some there. Crazy. Nuts. But all that good trading at the end didn't help the dollar. We do have some big numbers coming out tonight. And remember, I implore all of you to sign up for the webinar for tomorrow with forexnews.com and fxedu.com. It's a free webinar. Going to talk about correlations. Today's a perfect example. Cross rates, so important. Look at what the euro sterling did today. Euro sterling got taken out to the woodshed and shot. I was dying to be short that. I was long. I want to cry. Euro sterling got annihilated. And this is not a joke. The euro across the board. Euro sterling, Euro Canada, even Euro Aussie. They crushed the euro across the board, euro dollar. And I think we get continuation in that. Certainly down to here on euro sterling, you would think. And I think that, part of this move also, in my opinion, has to do with the fact that we get Draghi coming in with the ECB on Thursday. No one's really sure, actually, if he's going to be dovish or hawkish, which is amazing. So it should be a very interesting week. That's for sure. I do think we're setting ourselves up for a turnaround Tuesday. That means the market's reverse. I think we're probably going to be down. And then we rally. But you look at this Euro Canada too. They crushed it. That's it. I'm not waiting for my channel line. I love this trade short. I don't care. I think you got to be long dollar Canada as a hedge. But I think this baby's going to come now down to our 134 zone. Absolutely. I think there's definitely a continuation in the euro short tonight. But as far as numbers coming out, we do have lots of data coming out in Asia. We get Chinese manufacturing PMI. We get an Australian rate decision. Team, I will be in the room for that. 11:30 p.m. Eastern in roughly 7.5 hours. But before that, we get a lot of data coming out. New home sales coming out. Australia. House price index Q on Q in Australia as well. Negative 1.4% is the estimate. That's not good. I know you take a look at this Australian dollar. It could have been a lot worse. I think there is continuation today, but, I'm nervous. What am I nervous about? I'm nervous at the fact that the market thinks they're going to cut rates tonight. I don't think they're going to cut rates. So I think we get a relief rally on no cut and you sell. So I think we can get to 106 and change on a spike and then you sell it. So yes, this Aussie looks like a gorgeous short, no doubt. I think we definitely come in, maybe even to here. Listen, if they cut rates, we get down to 103. I don't think they're going to cut rates though. But certainly the 10 exponential at 104.50 is certainly a nice spot. We even got a channel line here at 104.75, 104.80. But certainly the Aussie very much overbought. We've had a monster run from 94. This certainly looks like a short, but look what happened the last time. It looked like it rolled over. This was an outside candle too. Look at that. Took out the high, closed at the low. And what happened the next day? A little lower, then bang, in your face. So again, I don't think Australia is going to lower rates. I do think they're going to talk about lowering rates in the future. But I also think they're going to say, we're not sure. Oh, Rogoff on CNBC. So bearish on the euro. But I think this manufacturing number out of China, estimates for 51.9. Remember, that's the Chinese government's number. We have HSBC coming out with their final number. They were 51.1. So let's see what they come out with their final number. So I think there's enough numbers coming out before 11:30 p.m. Eastern for Australia's rate decision to have an effect. So again, I think you sell on any strength after the event and then look for the stock market to weaken. I just still can't believe Corzine. I mean, what an embarrassment to lose that kind of money. Let me take a look at dollar yen. Oh, baby, look at that chart, mama. Oh, my goodness. But again, when they do intervene, you see, look at that. It does come in. So yesterday, we really nailed that a couple of times. You knew it wasn't going to close at the high. Now, I think tonight we get another pop. Maybe get up to like 78.50. 78.75. And then we sell. So I think that this dollar yen, it's notorious for having these intervention spikes, and that's fine. But I really think the bottom in dollar yen is not going to come from a dribble. And that's what it was last night. Hey, I was caught short. That was sick. I had a shot to get out at 77.15. I didn't take it. I was going to get long. So I ended up getting long right around here. Crazy. But again, in my opinion, you need one of these. You need the wipeout. And then you get that 1,000 pip move. This, I think we roll right back down. I am not buying into this. No freaking way. This is short. Let's see us take that out. Let's see us take out 80. Then maybe I'll be convinced. But I do not think this is the start of a dollar yen bull run. No freaking way. And, you look at this euro yen. Oh, short, that's so great too. I can't believe it. Another one. Look at that monster reversal. Came in 350 pips. Forget about it. Got to sell any strength. Maybe 109-ish. I mean, that is a monster reversal. Euro yen. Absolutely. But again, getting to other numbers that are coming out tonight in Europe. We do have other numbers coming out. Nationwide house price index out of London. Supposed to be up 0.1%. Swiss retail sales. Manufacturing PMI out of London also. And preliminary GDP. Oh, baby. Then we get ISM. Manufacturing PMI out of London is supposed to hit 5.0, and preliminary GDP is supposed to be up 0.4%. I have no idea. So in looking at the sterling, which held up very well today, cable held up awesome. I'm short it. I think it's a sell. This is all because of euro sterling. And again, that's something we're going to talk about on the webinar. And again, sign up, forexnews.com. Sign up, baby. And again, no more deals. You people missed out. No more deals, 200 a month. No one-year deals. No multi-month deals. No soup for you. Obviously, premium members aren't happy with me today. But you know what? If you think someone's going to make you money every day, pass it over. I like to smoke what you're smoking. It's just statistically impossible. So, you had a bad day. Great month. Still, even with today's losses, still great month. So, you're looking at this sterling. Listen, nice outside candle. Took out previous day high. Closing below previous day low. This is a dead short. Looks awesome. Love this trade. Love it. I do think euro sterling comes in more. So maybe look for a pop in cable, but maybe it pops from lower levels. Dollar Canada, another one. Looks gorgeous. Got to get long. Can you say catch up? I think if you're going to be short Euro Canada, you definitely want to be long this trade. I think we can easily come in, pop up to looks like 101.25. Be a nice trade. 150 pips. So dollar Canada to me looks like it's going to play catch up for sure. Certainly par 50, the 10 exponential. That would be Thursday's high. Dollar Swiss had a nice day. Lost money in that one today. Break it down to break it out. Be very careful. Got channel line resistance at, what is that? 88.50? Yep, right around 88.50. And then we go up there. And again, I think we have a turnaround Tuesday. I just don't think, look at this Aussie coming in. I just don't think that all of a sudden, all this terrible news, I think between MF Global, and remember, when the Japanese intervene, they buy dollars. I thought they would reverse that. I thought it was artificial. It was very thin market. I thought the dollar strength that was broad would change up, and it did. You had a bounce in the Aussie 100 pips. It fell a lot lower than I thought it would. Never thought it would get to 105. But again, I think the dollar Swiss looks like it's going higher. If we look at this Aussie dollar, we did already. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. Oh boy. Oh. And look, that was a nice doji hanging, man. I just did not believe in Friday's action. I really didn't. It was so dull. But, once that Aussie took out 106.50, that should have been, you got to be out. Look at that hourly chart in the Aussie. So again, this Kiwi, I guess Westpac was right, huh? I think we pull in maybe to 80. And then we have a turnaround Tuesday. But again, I don't think this move is over. I do think this still is broken out. And we might even only pull back here to 80.50. We might not even pull back all the way here. Again, we're still broken out in this sucker. And I don't think the RBA is going to, and remember, New Zealand's raising rates. They're talking about raising rates. So you would think this Aussie Kiwi is going to top out. But it doesn't look that way. It looks bullish. So again, I think what's most likely going to happen is they're not going to cut rates. They're going to say maybe, but this thing's going to explode 100 pips. And then you sell it for a monster turnaround Tuesday. But this is flagging to the upside. Looks like it wants to have one big burst. One more move. I see nice resistance around here. It's like 131.75, 132. Yep. So I can see it move up there. And then you sell Cordell. Back. Say bye-bye. But again, this Euro Canada, I love it. That's it. I don't care. We are selling, selling, selling tonight. I pray we get a rally up to 139. But that's it. This sucker's broken. This is now, 2 months, month and a half. Took it all out one day. This was a Euro day on the sell side, baby. Again, people, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info at globalfxradio.com. What am I missing out on? We did that. Sterling. I'll tell you some of these sterlings I showed you yesterday, like pound kiwi. Oh, boy. Not very good. Again, set up for a turnaround Tuesday, though. No way. This is not going into a bull run. No freaking way. Double par and start selling. Abso-freaking-lutely. This is a risk-off day. I think between MF Global, between Japanese intervention and Hooker Boy Berlusconi, it was the triple threat. But you look at some of these yens, big reversals, and I think any pops look to be sold. This dollar yen, no freaking way. I am not buying it. Not with your money, not with my money. Sell. Any rally. Again, just look what it did this time. Look what it did. Right back down. Same scenario, baby. Let's take a look at the S&P. 500. Right at 1250. Just amazing, isn't it? But again, I think we might be down a little bit if we do break through. 1245. Thursday's low. Actually, that's 1242. I think we could pull in there and then bounce, but if not, we could pull right back down to 1220. Remember, 1220 was my big spot. So certainly we got 20 handles more. We can go down. It's the beginning of the new month. Again, I think this channel line is going to hold. Come on. And this channel line is going to hold. I think 10 handles in the S&P, I think we reverse. I think that's it. But certainly looks like we're going lower. Hey, listen, I will not be the one that's going to sit here. If you listen to my stuff, I'm not going to sit here and just be pigheaded and say, no. No way. I'll get out. I'll get back in. This looks pretty bad too. Again, I think we pull in and then we get back to long. And, if you remember, one of the things I was trying to say to you folks, if you've been listening to me, is we're not going up in a straight line. This year-end rally, if there is going to be one, it's not going to happen. It's freaking November 1st. We still got 2 months to go. So remember, we're going to come in, but we'll probably come back up. It's not going to be a one-way street. 18, this dollar Canada coming on a little bit. Looks like 33 in silver. Gold. Another one looks like it's going to come in under 1700, but 1700 should be support. Remember, that was a big breakout. But it's only $50. And crude came in nicely, but 90 should hold. 90 was a big spot, support. Maybe even the 10 exponential. And that's it. So again, so as far as where's support in the euro, where could it stall? Well, we got to go to our Fibonacci, right? I would think the first line of defense could hold. That's right here. So now we're looking at 137, the 50% retracement. Should we take out this whole 138 zone, it could get ugly down to 137. But I think then we reverse. And again, I think there's a lot of uncertainty with Draghi, the new head of the ECB. And I think that if we get a little clarity from him, his stance from him, then you might get a real euro rally after that. But remember, that's Thursday. We have a lifetime to go before then. Again, people, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info at globalfxradio.com. Last chance. This is it. Oh, baby. Sign up already, people. Info at globalfxradio.com. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio. Team, I'll see you back at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. The only voice you will ever need who truly loves to make you money. Not today. Oh, baby. Have a good one.